Hi there, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will be discussing an almost new Netflix show that has gained immense fame and attention, called Celebrity, with total of 12 episodes. Directed by Kim Chol-gyo, known for his work on popular K-dramas like Confession, Mother, Emergency Couple, Chicago Typewriter, and one of my favorite K-dramas, Flower of Evil. He has some good and promising work on his record, but unfortunately, I don't think Celebrity is one of them. The show has a wide range of cast, but the main cast is Park Gyo-young as seo-a-ri, Lee Chong-ga as Yoon Si-hyun, Kang Min-hyuk as Han Jun-kyung, Lee Dong-gun as Jin Tae-jeon, and Jeon Hyo-sung as Oh Min-hye, and the list goes on. Also, sorry if I mispronounce any of the names. Celebrity is a captivating thriller, mystery, and drama that revolves around seo-a-ri. In a surprising live stream, she threatens to reveal the secrets and cheat codes used by her fellow influencers who are part of the e-celeb world. But what shocks everyone even more is the revelation that she's presumed dead, leaving everyone curious about her alleged murderer.
서아리는 죽었으니까. 그럼 난 뭐지? 이건 누굴까?
The show takes us through a dual timeline, uncovering the present-day mystery while revealing the events leading up to her demise and the pivotal live stream. We also get to see that Ari actually comes from a rich family, but after her father's company goes bankrupt and he passes away, she makes the choice to drop university and start working as a door-to-door cosmetics seller to support both her mother and brother. Ari was never much into social media until she bumped into an old friend from school, Oh Min-hye, who's now a successful influencer and part of a society called Gabin Society. Gabin is a group of famous e-celebs and consists of Oh Min-hye, Jin Chae-hee, Angela, Gina, Han Yu-rang, Bini Mom, and Vangrola at the beginning. But both Bini Mom and Vangrola get kicked out of Gabin after a conflict. Ari gets introduced to the society by Oh Min-hye. Inspired, she impulsively starts her own Instagram account, and overnight she finds herself in the world of e-celebrities. But behind the glitz and glamour lies a web of infighting, all for followers, likes, and perfection. As Ari's internet fame grows, her story takes shocking twists. We follow seo-a-ri's determined journey as she faces financial struggles and sets her sights on becoming a successful influencer. Along the way, she makes bold moves that attract even more followers, but being a celebrity has its dark side, and Ari encounters its uglier aspects. Is gaining fame worth it if it comes with a dangerous price? The series delves into the complexities and challenges of being in the spotlight, shedding light on the hidden side of fame. As she climbs the ladder of success, jealousy and envy lurk around every corner. Powerful influencers conspire against her, jeopardizing her fame, fortune, and even her safety. Ari also uncovers a world of secrets, potential murderers, and meaner influencers, exposing the true reality behind their glamorous facades. There are intriguing twists as the story unfolds through a confessional live stream in the present day. Celebrity takes us on a thrilling journey exploring the highs and lows of internet fame, the consequences of recognition, and the sacrifices one must make in pursuit of stardom. Will Ari's pursuit of success lead her to triumph or tragedy? However, I must admit that Celebrity didn't quite live up to the high expectations after all. I have a love-hate relationship with this drama. Let's begin with the characterization. The female lead's character and some supporting characters could have been developed much more better and effective. I hated Chaehee's character. She was just a nagging brat with no depth. just making someone rude, arrogant, screaming all the time, and crazy doesn't make them a good, well-crafted character. You should bring depth to it and give it a proper background so at least it feels more relatable and non-fiction. She was as flat as a paper. Some of the characters were completely unnecessary and so flat too, like Gina and Han Yurang. They didn't have much of a personality themselves. I couldn't care less about them, and I also think nobody could take them seriously. At least Angela looked good. Ari, the female lead, also has lots of flaws. Like she used to be rich just before attending university, and yet she looked so confused and unaware of rich people's lifestyle and what it's like to live like them. Let's be honest, Ari's character wasn't even likable, at least not halfway through the series. Also, she resented others for having privileges beforehand, but she got through everything with privileges herself, like having Jonghyun support her, knowing fashion well enough because she was also rich before, or finding someone who used to work in his father's factory to help her, or having an anonymous account spilling the tea about others for you. Girl, what have you done yourself except wearing and matching clothes? Because of that, the struggles didn't feel high stake at all. Ari was too lucky all the time, and it seemed like she wasn't solving anything herself, mainly pure luck and having others solve everything for her. And making her say repeatedly that she was lucky doesn't make it less annoying, at least not for me. More surprisingly, Ari trusted her friend, Jongsan, and told her what she had plotted and asked for her help right after finding out she had made a hate account for Ari, with a shallow excuse like stress. Girl, you were just too jealous. And Ari told Jongsan about her plot, but not to her mom. We didn't even see them reconcile or even see a chance they might in the future. Ari's actions didn't match the personality the writers tried to show, like forgiving her friend out of nowhere after stating she doesn't want to even talk to her or see her, or like she started dating Jonghyun when she didn't even like or agree with the way he handled things, or despite the fact that he looked like a completely red flag. Don't get me wrong, Jonghyun looked hot and captivating, but it doesn't change the fact that he was a red flag. Also, the term princess maker sounds like it just came out of a Barbie movie. Jonghyun's character didn't even get any development so that it at least starts to feel more reasonable and relatable. The only reason the couple got attention was that Park Yoo-young and Kang Min-hyuk had good chemistry with one another, not the actual characters. There was no building to their relationship, like 90% through the show, Ari resented him and the way he lives, yet she had a sudden change of heart.
여기, 이 자리. 모두 제가 원하는 자리는 확실히 아니네요.
I also don't get why Ari had to die in order to catch BBB famous, and how did she even capture her? Did her brother help her? Couldn't he have helped sooner? He was intelligent enough to mislead all the police forces and hackers from finding where Ari was having a live stream on Instagram. But he wasn't capable enough to track down a poor, stupid, jealous girl who didn't even have a specialty in hacking and stuff like that. It is just not that much believable. I couldn't connect with most of the main characters like Ari and Shihyun. We didn't really even get to know them well. The only reason I don't hate these two characters is the actresses who brought a bit more to the table themselves. Also, Shihyun's character was a missed opportunity for me. They could have done a lot more with her character and brought more depth to her. She appears flat to us because we don't even get to see a lot from her too. Her reason for leaving Jonghyun and disappearing was so childish and exaggerated too. They made it look like something crucial has happened that we still don't know, but it was just a typical lame drama misunderstanding trope. The drama tries to give off a dark thriller vibe with its mysterious plot, but it never steps out of its safe zone. It felt like they weren't sure if they wanted to make it deep and dark or not, and they changed their mind halfway, so it was kind of confusing for us as viewers. The villain was the biggest missed opportunity for me in this show. It felt like they had the whole story written out, and then they were like, okay, who should we now choose as our villain? Then they randomly made someone not that much related to the main story become the villain and gave her some lame background and reasons to be the bad one. This also ruined the opportunities to use the villain as a shocking twist and a surprise factor for everyone. They made her someone who just had access to these celebs and could record them, instead of crafting a clever person with a real background who had their brilliant way of getting this info and making them a scary figure and a real threat to those e-celebs. There are just so many missed opportunities about that. Also, was the room being too messy supposed to make the villain look more like a bad person and a psychopath? Or even the scene where cockroaches came out of her bag? Don't tell me this was supposed to be a metaphor. It's one of the lamest metaphors I have ever seen. Despite all of these themes, this show has a clever way of narrating with a confessional live stream in the present day by a person who's supposed to be dead. It also has captivating cinematography. The visuals were stunning that complemented the theme of the series really well. In the K-drama Celebrity, you'll spot appearances from famous Korean figures like Solin-ah from Business Proposal, Lee Jun-ho from King the Land, and also Yuki, a K-pop idol from Idol, among others. These special guests' appearance make the K-drama world feel more real and connected. They bring extra excitement and appeal to Celebrity, making it even more enjoyable for fans of Korean pop culture. All in all, despite having a good plot and an interesting theme, the drama falls short of executing its potential, and that disappointed me a lot because I was enjoying the show halfway despite all of its flaws. This was a great potential that was wasted, and it kind of could have become a favorite. I still recommend you watch this if you want an easy quick watch in your extra time, but just try to don't take it too seriously. Let me know your opinions on this show and what you would like to see next. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.